Hello, today's lesson is chapter 6.4, Meeting Ecological Challenges. First, we're going to talk about ecological footprints, and then we're going to talk about ecology in action, including ozone, overfishing, and climate change that's been going on recently. First, we'll just define ecological footprint, and that is the total area of functioning land and water ecosystems needed both to provide the resources an individual and population use and they absorb the wastes that the individual population generates. So kind of high with fossil fuel emissions and everything like that. And this is just kind of to compare to different countries and their footprint. America is obviously quite a bit higher than the other ones, even China. First ecology in action thing we're going to talk about is ozone. The ozone layer is an atmospheric layer that has high concentrations of ozone, and it is important to blocking ultraviolet radiation from the sun, which is also the cause of sunburns and can cause damage to plants and algae. In the 70s, satellite data revealed an ozone hole, or an area of lowered ozone concentration over Antarctica. The hole grew larger and larger during the 80s and 90s. Some of the main contributions to that is the high use of CFCs and aerosol cans, and as a coolant to use in refrigerators and air conditioners. Once this was discovered, 191 countries signed an agreement to ban CFCs, and as a result, they have dropped significantly, and the hole is expected to disappear completely around the middle of the century. Overfishing is also another big problem. In the late 80s and 90s again, fish levels around the world were declining due to overfishing or the catching of too many fish, and the fish couldn't manage to populate fast enough to make up for the difference. Overfishing still occurs today, but practices such as sustainable fishing and aquaculture or the farming of fish have shown promise to preventing the problem. Also, there's climate change, which global warming in general is the increase in average global temperatures. Physical evidence for global warming comes from land surface, air temperature, mean global sea ice, and global sea level, which have risen almost an entire centimeter in 30 years. The causes of global warming are increased production of greenhouse gases such as CO2 and methane from things such as burning of fossil fuels, and estimations are that by the end of the century, global temperatures will rise from just under 2 degrees centigrade to 6.4 degrees centigrade. And obviously as polar ice caps and everything melt, ocean level rise, and it could kill a lot of life. And that's it.